Un hombre llamado Jeff Gray estaba conduciendo por la noche haciendo Cop Watch. Para aquellos que no lo saben, Cop Watch es una red de organizaciones activistas típicamente autónomas enfocada en áreas locales en Estados Unidos, Canadá y Europa, que observan y documentan la actividad policial buscando signos de mala conducta policial y brutalidad. Es completamente legal y seguro, siempre y cuando no se les impide hacer su trabajo durante la vigilancia policial. El señor Greff tuvo un diálogo interesante con los policías, incluso aunque estacionó de manera completamente legal.
Hey, can you turn your car off for me and drop the back windows?
Am I being detained or something?
Yes, sir.
For what reason?
We got you for loitering. Hey, can you turn your car off for me and drop the back windows?
Am I being detained or something?
Yes, sir.
For what reason?
We got you for loitering fine. You're driving around. You drove past us 3 times.
It's loitering, you think?
Yes.
You want to bet your qualified immunity on that?
Yes, so right now you're in the position. You're not out at a lawful time. Somebody else would be out. It is 3 o'clock in the morning roughly.
Mhm.
You're out driving around. I've seen you make 3 loops around us while we were over there on a security check.
And your point is?
Just trying to
I mean, I'm not convinced it's any of your business what I'm doing out here.
I'm just trying to see why you're out here this late, this early in the morning.
Yeah, I'm not convinced it's any of your business.
It is my business. I'm just trying to figure out why you're out here.
I'm still not convinced.
All right, give me your license, registration, proof of insurance.
For what reason?
You're lawfully detained right now. You need to provide ID.
I'm lawfully detained.
Yes, sir.
I'm not convinced it's any of y'all's business what I'm doing.
Excuse me. Hello.
Yeah.
Sergeant Harris, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Okay, these are all closed businesses. You don't have any warrants, you're free to go. You need to dispel our alarm while you're stopped in front of 2 businesses that are closed.
Okay, I'm going to dispel your alarm right now.
You can do that, but you need to understand this is
excuse
our
me.
traffic stop.
Excuse me.
You don't run it.
You don't have a traffic stop. You haven't stopped me for a traffic
I have
infraction.
stopped.
No, you haven't.
Yes, you did. You stopped in the middle of the roadway, sir.
I stopped at a lawful parking spot. I've got a dash cam.
It took you a second to get there.
Like I said, I'm not convinced it's any of your business what I'm doing out here.
Listen, if you're a private investigator and you're working,
Mhm.
that's fine, but you need to verify
I'm
that.
still not convinced it's any of your business.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So am I free to go?
No.
No,
What do you have me detained for?
sir. I'll go to the back and run the plate. I'll be right back.
What do you have detained? What do you have me detained for?
Loitering crap. You were driving out.
Is it loitering or prowling or cop watching?
It's not cop watchers, loitering crap. We saw you make 3 loops around. Those are closed businesses over. You parked over
Are
there.
you guys cops?
Yes, we are.
Have you ever heard of cop watching?
I have.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out, just to have you dispel my alarm.
How's it going, sir? My name is Officer Kilpatrick from the Canal Police Department.
Yeah.
So, as of right now, you are detained. Okay, you're not free to leave.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. So, as of right now, we have a lawful reason to detain you. We've notified.
And what
you
is
of
that
the
lawful
reason.
reason?
Okay, you're a traffic stop.
It's not a traffic
It is a
stop.
traffic stop.
For what reason? What's the
Okay.
traffic stop for?
Whenever you pulled off of East Drain Street,
Mm-hmm.
you failed to come to a complete stop before exiting the roadway. Okay. We are on foot.
You say I've got a dash cam?
Okay, that's cool. That's fine. This isn't roadside court.
Mhm.
Okay? So we've notified you for the reason. You can. Please provide me with your driver's license, registration proof.
Then if I don't, what'll happen?
At that point, you're failing to identify to a law enforcement officer. It's a misdemeanor.
So you're claiming it's in my pocket. So you're claiming that you have me stopped for a lawful reason.
Yes, sir. Once again, this is not roadside court. So,
You know what? You guys are full of shit.
okay. So if you can you please provide me with
I'm
your
out here
driver's
cop
license?
watching. That's all I'm doing. I've told you what I'm doing. I've dispelled your alarm. I'm out here.
I still
I'm
need
a
to
grown
identify
man. And it doesn't matter if I'm out here at 2:50 in the morning. It's irrelevant.
That's fine.
All right.
But that's my reason for coming over here. Okay.
All right. You guys can have a nice night and let me go free.
No,
Free to go.
you're not free to leave.
When am I free to go?
Once you identify yourself.
You don't get to just identify me for no reason. You don't have
Once
me
again,
for.
I've told
You
you
do
you're
not
being
have
stopped.
me for a legitimate
Okay,
traffic
sir,
stop.
So here's the thing.
You don't have me for a
Okay,
legitimate traffic
cool.
stop.
Sir?
I stopped
I'm
at that stop
explaining-
sign.
I've
You,
explained the reason.
you said I stopped. I failed to come to a complete stop.
Yes, sir.
I stopped at that stop sign. I counted to 3.
Okay, so sir,
Use my
this
turn
is not
signals.
roadside court.
It's still going.
Okay, so this is not roadside court, sir. You can please identify yourself.
My name is Jeff.
Okay, can I please see your
She
identification?
just identified me. She just
Okay.
ran my
Jeff?
tag.
I need to see your
The
identification.
tag
sir.
does not come back. It's not showing a registered vehicle. Now you have to show some registration and verify because it's not legal on the street.
You guys are so full. You're so full of shit.
I just ran it on that.
You're full of shit. Shut up.
Thank you, sir. If I may see your registration and insurance, please. Thank you, sir. Officer Panda.
Sir, sometimes that happens with a dealer tag, so that's why I'm asking, is the vehicle
Look,
registered to a
this
dealer?
whole stop is bullshit.
You're going to be free to go in just 1 second, as
Oh,
long as you
I
can
know,
verify.
because I'm
okay?
not doing anything wrong. You guys have stopped me for a constitutionally protected activity. Is what you've done.
Understood, but the tag is not valid, sir. So that tag does not come back to this car. So now it is a good probable cause.
I've got it right there on the registration.
Okay, well, I'm verifying to you what our dispatch said.
Okay.
The first initial stop was the stop sign violation next to
Stop
the
sign
church.
violation.
That was the first one. Okay, but we were checking a business, so we couldn't get to our
You
car
guys,
quick enough.
I don't want to hear your bullshit. All right,
Okay.
just shut your mouth until I'm free to go. All right, I don't want to hear your bullshit. I don't believe any of it. I think you're all full of shit.
Okay, and then
You're
okay
making
to do
shit
that.
up. You're making lies up.
Not at all, sir.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And my dash cam will prove it.
Okay, no worries.
I'm out here doing cop watching. That's why I'm riding around. I've told you what I'm doing. I've dispelled your
Understood. That's
All
all.
right.
My
All
job
right.
is to keep sure my businesses don't get broken into at night.
All right. Have a good night.
That's all. All right, thank you. Just let me run it.
Once again, that's the reason for the stop, sir, and that's what we observe. Okay?
Mr. Jeff, just two things. When we first initially saw you where we were on foot by the business, it appeared it was a stop bar violation. We were over there. We couldn't get out with you. No big deal. When I get to the vehicle and I run the tag, dispatch says it doesn't have a record, which is common with a dealer tag. I didn't know that you had this registration, so I advised you on the other side. It appeared to be a dealer tag, so it is. All your credentials.
En este vídeo verás la lucha de un ciudadano que conoce sus derechos contra policías ilegales y arrogantes. Es bastante aterrador ver lo mal que los oficiales de policía utilizan los poderes que se les otorgan. Aunque hay muchos comentarios que se podrían hacer sobre el vídeo, lo dejo a tu criterio.
Okay.
Why would we do that?
Because you have no reason to be here.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. We got a call on you.
Around the sheriff's office here.
Well, maybe go
That you have us tied up with. So just understand, if you come back on the property, you're going to jail.
You're gonna violate my rights.
I'm gonna take you to jail. I promise
You're
you
gonna
that.
violate my
I'm
rights.
gonna take you to jail. I promise you that.
That's how we gonna do it. Okay.
Okay, and keep walking.
I'm on the sidewalk. This is not their property. How about you disperse, and when you guys leave, I'll leave.
How about you keep running your dumb mouth?
Why you gotta be so mean?
I'm not mean. You're just making a fool out of yourself.
You're calling me dumb.
So let's get
Out of
something.
yourself.
I want you to understand something. Stop right there.
Back off. Back off.
No, I'm not going to back off. Okay? What's going on? What's going on? Not that individual, Larissa, sorry, Patton and Jackson. What's going on? Talk to me. What's going on? Why are you running? Talk to me. Why are you running? Why are you running? Look. You're not going anywhere. Talk to me. Why are you running? I want to talk to you. Nobody's done anything to you yet. Are you going to talk to me? Look, we got a complaint
What's up, man?
about you being up here. Talk to me.
What's going on?
Big hands out of your pocket.
Hey, come here, talk to me.
Don't approach me. Don't approach me. Don't approach me.
Put your hands up on the car.
Hands up on the car.
I haven't broken the law, exercising my rights in public. You have no right to touch me.
Okay,
Yes, I
what's
do.
going
I'm patting
on?
you down the weapon.
This officer violated my rights.
No, I'm not. I'm
Yes, he
patting you
is.
down the
Okay,
weapon.
hang on. Hang on.
I don't consent to search and seizure of my property.
We're not searching you. We're patting you down for our safety.
Get off me,
okay?
bro. Move, man. Get off of me. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. I already
Hey,
told you that.
hey,
Sir,
Calm
you have
down.
no right to touch
Yes, I
me.
do.
Calm down.
Yes, I do.
Calm
This
down.
guy's touching me right here.
What is your name? You. What's going on
What's
with
your
you?
name and badge number, ma'am? Identify yourself since you want to go hands-on.
I'm Sergeant Wild. What is your name?
What's your name and badge number, ma'am?
I'm asking you a question.
What's your name and badge number? Are you not going to identify yourself?
I am. You need to identify
E-hands.
yourself.
What's your badge number, E-hands? Okay, be respectful.
What is your name? You got an ID on you?
Am I being detained for a crime?
We're investigating. We got called on you, okay?
How about you guys disperse and get up out of here?
Okay.
Yeah, why would we do that?
Because you have no reason to be here.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. We got a call on you.
Around the sheriff's office here.
See, here's the thing. They're not used to a man standing up for his rights. Especially in Jacksonville, Texas. They're not used to it. That's why they're laughing and thinking it's funny that they violate people's constitutional rights on a daily. They do not respect their rights. But guys like me are putting them straight. Back to the video, guys.
Okay? We got a complaint. To find out what's going on. I come up to talk to you and you take off running. So yes, that's very suspicious.
Not illegal.
I didn't say it was illegal. I said it was suspicious. I try to talk to you and you won't talk to me. So tell me what's going on.
Right now, what I need you to do is get from behind me and go back into your vehicle.
I don't have to do that.
Well, I'm gonna go and walk away then.
Then walk away. How about that? Walk away.
How about that, huh?
Go on.
I don't have to.
Go on.
I actually can stay here if I want.
You're actually in the roadway, so.
Because you put me against the car.
Oh, no, we
You-
didn't.
yes,
You stepped
so
over here towards me.
He did not
Get
move
out
me.
of the-
He didn't move me.
Okay, how about you get out of the roadway
I'll
and
get
get
out
on
the
the
roadway.
sidewalk?
I'll
That's
definitely get out the
provided.
roadway. Not an issue there. But y'all pushed me against the car.
Okay, keep moving.
I don't have to keep moving. I haven't broken the law.
Do what?
I haven't broken the law. Ma'am, do yourself a favor. Go back in your patrol car.
You're not telling me what to do. Very simple.
I am telling you what to do.
Yeah.
Well, good
Because
thing we don't have to listen to you,
Whatever.
right?
I mean, you're wasting tax dollars, so
On you. You're right.
that's your fault.
Absolutely.
You chose to be here.
No, we
No,
didn't.
we
got
didn't.
called.
We got called.
I
on
was
you
minding
because
my own-
somebody thought it was very suspicious that you were hanging around the sheriff's office over here.
Which is funded by our tax dollars, right?
Oh, do you pay taxes?
Oh, I sure do.
I'm
I
sure
pay a
you
lot
do.
more than you think, too.
Oh, I'm sure.
I pay a lot more taxes than you think.
I'm sure you do.
E-hands, do yourself a favor. Go back in your
You're
car
not going to
and,
tell me when I can leave and when I can't leave.
actually, I'm going to tell you when you
Well,
can
guess
leave.
what? I don't have to listen to you.
Well, I guess we're going to be...
Listen to you.
Well, I guess we're going to be here all day then, huh? I got nothing but...
How long I'm here?
I don't care either.
Are you intoxicated? You sound like you're intoxicated or
Are you
illegal
making false...
substances.
Are you making false
I'm asking
accusations?
you.
Are you making false
I'm
allegations?
asking you.
Go
Are you
back in the car.
answering or not?
Nothing wrong with exercising your First Amendment rights in public. You guys came to me, bro. I was minding
What's the First Amendment?
freedom of press.
Okay, what are you...
Right now, I'm recording you guys
And for?
That's good.
Because
We're
I-
recording you too.
because you guys are funded by tax dollars.
Right. It's
Right,
very
and we're
smart.
doing our job.
How about, since there's no crime happening here, how about you guys
Well,
disperse?
that's what we're trying to figure out.
Well,
because
I've
we got called
already
on you.
explained it to you.
We
There's
got
no.
called on you. You don't need to explain nothing to us.
Don't you want to explain? You're stupid. Get out of my sight now.
For what?
Well, I can't do nothing to you because I go to jail. So get out.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you got that badge.
That's right.
You got that badge. That badge is the only thing that's making you stand here right now. That's
right.
That
because
badge.
I got called here, and I'm doing my job.
Well, now that there's no crime committed, how about get going?
I don't know if there's a crime committed because you will not identify yourself.
I don't have to give my ID to you.
Well, okay. So what is the deal? I asked you if you were intoxicated, and you didn't give me an answer.
I don't answer questions. How about that?
Oh, okay. How about that?
Yep. Well, I got nothing but time.
Super.
You guys can disperse at any time you guys want. You guys can disperse at any time you want. What's your name and badge number?
It's written right there.
Written right there? Your name is right here?
Yep.
Can you pronounce it?
Born down.
Badge number.
222.
Good job. You already identified yourself.
Yeah, I did.
Next time when I ask you for your identification,
We don't have Okay,
Quit
so
running
first
your
of all,
What happened? When I ask you for ID, you give it to me,
you
okay?
don't have to.
How about you quit running your head? Do yourself a favor.
You're funded by tax dollars. It's your obligation to identify yourself. How do I know you're not in person? How do you know you're not fake police officers?
If you think we're impersonating, call the police.
Isn't it?
They'll tell you whether or not we are, right? Good. Yeah, you
that's
weren't
the whole-
planning for that one, were you?
That's the whole point of identifying
That was
yourself,
a good
man.
one.
That was a good. You got me there.
El cree que por ser
Okay,
policía tiene el poder para hacer cualquier cosa que se le ocurra, pero alguien tiene que decirle la verdad.
I guess we're just gonna sit here and do nothing, or what?
No, we're waiting on an answer.
Answer.
Yep, from the sheriff's office. Once we get an answer from the sheriff's office, then we'll go from there.
I just want to let you know something. You can't trespass in front of the sheriff's department. It is public property.
10-4.
Funded by tax dollars.
Actually, it's not public property.
Who funds the sheriff's department?
This isn't the sheriff's.
It doesn't matter who
This is
funds
operations
it. It's
center.
still
It's
private
still-
It's
property.
in Russ, Texas.
Why does it
It's just
say
like a
sheriff's
school,
department?
It's not public property either.
It's
School
still
is
funded by tax dollars. I could be at the prison and it wouldn't matter. It's funded by our tax dollars. So am I being detained for a
Said you were in prison? What did you
I
say?
said it's like being on a prison property. It's still funded by tax dollars.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you can't be on prison property. Try it and see what happens. Try to get in there.
I've done a lot of things on a prison
Oh, I'm
property.
sure.
Before. I've exercised my rights on a prison property.
Oh,
before.
I'm sure you have.
I don't know
Absolutely.
what. Oh, okay, I don't know what you're insinuating, but am I being detained for a crime?
I told you you could leave, so leave.
Okay, so I'm not detained. So
I
you
never
don't. Get,
said you were detained.
okay, I just want to get that clarified. If I'm not detained, then I'm free to stay. I just want
No, if we're waiting on an answer to see if they want you criminally trespassed. If we do, then you're going to be criminally trespassed, and then you will leave the property. If not, you can stay here.
I am
By all
on.
means.
I'm on
You can
public.
stand right there too. I don't care where you stand.
So
but if they
long-
want you CT, it's not going to be here.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not detained, so you don't get my ID. The best thing you guys can do for yourself is to go back in your car and leave.
Okay.
I'm just being honest.
Well, I'm glad you think that. I don't know what you think.
Yeah. See, I'm so glad I do these audits.
Yeah, you're doing good.
I'm doing a very good job. Hey, you're gonna be the star of the show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. That's a compliment. I like being a star.
Yeah, you say that now.
Star a lot of things.
I guess. Your attitude's a problem, man. That's
So
why.
is yours.
That's why there's a disconnect.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So that's what I'm here for, to test out, to see if you guys respect my rights, and you failed miserably.
Thank you.
You know, the
You
other
can
police,
put it on my eval.
the other police.
Or you can look up the complaint form and write a complaint too.
I might do that.
Do it.
I might. Just not today.
Alright.
I got better things to do.
Me too.
So, I mean, you can leave.
I will whenever I get an answer.
I would hope the sheriff would respect the Constitution.
But that doesn't have anything to do with you being criminal trespass.
It has a lot to do with it. If I'm not able to exercise my rights on a sheriff's department property, which is funded by our tax dollars, then that is going against the
Let
Constitution.
me explain something to you, okay?
Yeah.
Because who it's funded by doesn't have anything to do with it. It's like school property. School property is private property. If they want you removed from that
Depending on the
property,
schools.
No, public school is private property.
Depending on the
It's
school.
owned by the school district, okay? And if they want you removed from that, you can be removed from that property, okay? Just like the sheriff's office.
Nah,
Okay? It's
I don't
not
think that's
public
true.
property. Public property would be like this sidewalk right here.
Which I'm
which
not
you
on
weren't
there.
on when I drove up. You were in their parking lot up there by the office, okay? So that's
And I
what
was
we're
never
trying to
told.
find
I was
out.
never told to leave either.
You didn't give us a chance either. You took off running.
Nah, I wasn't detained at the time either.
No, but we've gotten to that point now where we're talking to you about it. So once we find out, then we'll go from there.
All
If they
right.
want you criminally trespass, then we'll do that.
So you guys, man. So if I'm not detained, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna go ahead and leave. Okay. Okay. I'm just waiting on you guys to disperse.
We're not going to. We're staying here until we get an answer.
Okay.
And we don't have to leave either. You don't have to tell us to disperse because we don't have to. We can do them however we want to go.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay.
I would like to have the sheriff come out here to confirm your criminal trespass too. Well, I'm not gonna take your word for it.
You don't have to.
I'm not gonna take your word for it, man. I would rather have a sheriff tell me. So I have that right. I have that right.
You know, if they tell us to do that, then we'll do it.
Okay.
That's our legal right.
Well, we'll see. You seem kind of bored.
I am.
Well, maybe go.
That you have us tied up with. So just understand, if you come back on the property, you're going to jail.
You gonna violate my rights?
I'm gonna take you to jail. I promise
You gonna
that.
violate my
I'm
rights?
gonna take you to jail. I promise you that.
That's how we gonna do it. Okay. Okay. Well, you have a good day, okay?
Bye.
Bye bye.
Hay personas que creen que saben sobre un tema aunque no tengan conocimiento sobre él. En este vídeo vamos a encontrar un puñado de oficiales de policía que no comprenden la ley en absoluto, pero insisten en afirmar que sí lo hacen. Un periodista independiente llamado Sean estaba ejerciendo pacíficamente sus derechos constitucionales en la Comisión de Vehículos Motorizados de Nueva Jersey cuando la seguridad llamó a la policía, poniéndole en una posición inesperada. El hecho de que los oficiales de policía no solo no supieran la diferencia entre propiedad estatal y privada, sino que insistieran en que sí lo sabían, nos hizo cuestionar su conocimiento de la ley una vez más.
Where is she?
Recording her since he started this stuff the whole time.
She's been recording who?
He's been recording her. She doesn't want to come out. Everybody are outside too.
All right, Phil, I'm going to go speak to... She's inside, the boss, and we'll... just stay here. I'll go talk to her.
Hi.
All right, so you're the supervisor. Okay, so what's going on?
So, my desk is on that side, and I peek through the window to make sure everything's okay, and I see him recording.
Okay.
Okay? So I knock on the window, and I went like this.
Okay.
And he's recording me.
Okay.
So I said, oh, maybe he doesn't understand what I'm trying to tell him.
Okay.
So I went outside, and I said, so you're not allowed to record. What do you mean I'm not allowed to record? I said, well, there's signs posted.
Are there... Okay, there's
Yes.
signs out there?
Yep, there's
Okay.
signs. There's one on the front, and there's one on the side.
You want to show me those so we have them?
Yep. And I pointed it out to him, and he wasn't listening. So I said, you know what?
Okay, so you have the no authorized photograph of any kind, photographs and video.
And then he came inside and videotaped inside.
Okay.
He videotaped around the entire building.
Okay.
And he videotaped
Okay.
the course.
Okay.
There's another sign exactly the same on the side of the building. That's the one that I pointed out.
Okay.
Right off the bat, I knew this guy was going to be trouble, so I walked away from him and it got security.
Okay.
I didn't even engage him.
So,
Yeah. And I saw him here. My desk is on the other side here.
okay. I'm just going to go inside. I'm going to use your phone. I'm going to just call my boss. I know you guys have these posted. I just want to make sure I'm on the same page with them for where this would fall under. Then we'll advise them that they have, you know.
Yeah.
And then
But I don't even know why he's here.
Okay. Well, again, I mean, there's certain things I'm obviously can ask. I mean, I don't know why a lot of people are here, you know.
Security guard question him, what is your business? I don't have to answer to you. I don't have to listen to you.
Okay. No problem.
I said, I'm not going to involve in this one.
I got you.
Says there's a fine for doing it.
Well, I don't. That's what I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out because it says there's fine, but I don't know. I'm trying to see if there's an actual statute. Like I understand you guys have your signs up, but
Sarge,
go ahead.
They can do whatever they want. He can film whatever he
Okay.
wants.
So you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They're allowed
But I'm
to.
just saying.
The only thing
Obviously, you know why we were called here.
Well, yeah.
Hang on one second, Lieutenant.
There was a little.
Hang on one second, Lou.
There was a little disturbance. Or
Okay.
something.
Well, they were saying he was filming. That's why they called us. I'm just saying.
They-
I get that. That's why I'm speaking with whether there was some other issue with him being on the property other than the filming.
No, the policy. Although they say they don't want to. I'm Danny Bowles.
How you
I'm the
doing?
investigator.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar. I don't know
Okay.
if you know me.
Um,
Just hang on, Frank. I'm speaking to somebody getting more.
they're allowed to film.
I get that, but
the only thing they're not allowed to film is if they're going up and starting to try to film documents.
So up in the desk area in here.
He was in here recording.
Yeah, he can be inside.
But just not in where he's recording documents.
Right.
Okay. But that's what he's just doing is he's trying to elicit a response from you as a state employee or myself as a probably, yeah.
I watch those all the time.
Yeah, so I'm sure I'll be famous or they'll be famous because he's going to say this, that, or the other thing, and we're going to go from there.
I get it.
All right.
Supervisor has come back.
So I went in, I spoke to them. He hasn't done anything other than the filming. Okay. So they're not concerned with that. They have signs posted, but those are their own. Can you do me a favor? I'm over here talking to my partner.
I understand.
You can't interrupt my conversation.
I don't want to interrupt your conversation.
Step away from me. You want to film over there, film me. But don't get any closer to me. I'm speaking to my partner. It has nothing to do with you right now.
El señor Shawn habla con mucho respeto incluso cuando la policía le impide ejercer su derecho constitucional para hacerlo, pero lo mismo no puede decirse del oficial González.
Everything that you're talking about, everything that you're talking about in public is my business. Everything that you're talking about is my business, sir. Sir, this is public property, like I told you before. If you want to have a private conversation, I suggest you go. I suggest you go in private and have that conversation, sir.
Sean, I don't know about your 10 followers or whatever you have on your line, but you don't have any business in my conversation.
You're a tyrant, sir. And like I said, if you have a conversation you would like to have,
your tens and tens of followers.
My tens and tens of followers.
Go in, get her information. I spoke to her. She doesn't have a separate complaint. Okay. So they're gonna. The supervisor said if he wants to roam around and do his thing, he can do his thing. Okay. That he hasn't done anything beyond what their spectrum is. So we're done. So get her information. All right, we're done.
Well, they do have a sign that says you can't record, but it's an unconstitutional sign. Very unprofessional, Sergeant. I'll be issuing a formal complaint against you and your officer, and Officer Maloney.
Please do. Please do. Please do. All right, so again, unless you guys have an issue with him that they want you to go above that, then do that. Okay? Okay?
Yes,
so,
sir. Thank you very much.
You're good.
It's a pleasure to serve the public.
You're good. You're
pleasure.
You're good.
I love my job.
So.
Love it.
Just stop. Just trust me.
I know.
Do yourself a favor. Just bite your tongue.
What?
And we're good.
We're good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I hope I'm going to be famous, sir. For the next day, right?
You're not going to be that famous. I only have tens of followers. According to the sergeant. Take care, Sergeant. You'll be hearing from me soon. We're definitely filing a formal complaint against this sergeant and this officer here. They don't know the difference between public and private property. They don't know about our constitutional rights.
Como ciudadano se le ha otorgado un derecho constitucional y si deseas ejercerlo puedes hacerlo. ¿Por qué ejercer un derecho constitucional le convierte en un alborotador o un buscador de noticias antipoliciales con fines lucrativos? La única razón por la que este vídeo se comparte en este hilo es por la propia policía. Nunca buscan la culpa en ellos mismos.
Hi, I talked to you last time.
You did. We have to stop meeting like
yes,
this.
Yes. Obviously aware of this guy out here.
Yeah.
So he's like one of those groups that try to film us to get us annoyed. Yes, he's a YouTube guy. Yeah,
he's gonna sit out there and film.
And she try to get us wound up.
Do you have any information off of him?
It's just Sean, and I can't really force him like that.
We can't force him to give the. That's for what we have right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants us to do more so he can try to.
Yeah, I mean, everything was. Now we're gonna sue you. We're gonna sign complaints against you. I know listen, it is what it is. It stinks, but to be honest with you, at some point when nobody gives him a reaction, he'll probably just go find the next place.
That's why I was trying to tell her.
I get it. We live in in this era, between everything that's going on in the world, people get nervous when people are filming, and especially a government building. I get it, but there's only.
And inside the building,
I get it. I get
Yeah,
it.
because I don't remember his name, but the older guy with the bald head. Yeah, Dan. Yes.
So
he was saying, he was like, yeah, he could walk around as long as he's not photoing documents.
Like again, I get you have the signs, but again, that's only, that's easy for to put up. But again, they have to have something that enforces that. Where
usually when we go out there and say, "Excuse me, you can't record,"
they stop. Well, here's the thing: because usually
I knew when I was out there, there was something
different. The person filming is probably filming their kid take the road test.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not it.
99.9%.
Yes, he's that 1%. Yeah.
But when I went out there and I said, "Sir, you can't record," where does this? And I pointed out the sign, and then it was different, like you said.
Yes.
I was not going to deal with it.
So he's trying to get a reaction out of us. So, like he said, he could sue and then try to sue DMV and everybody else. That's the whole game, yeah.
All right.
You have a business card?
I don't.
Well, unless you could just write your name and number on that. Yes, on that post-it.
D-A-Y-O-N, right?
Dayon, yep. I'm Withers, W-I-T-H.
I got that.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you want
the case number for this? Or?
Yeah, I'll take that. Do you want my first name too?
Yeah, that'd be good. That way, I'm sure you're probably in a computer, but.
Yeah, most likely.
22.
Phone number here, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of messing with him myself. I was just like, what time are we going to be on YouTube so I can watch? And hey, you heard me, Don? I said, what time are we going to be on YouTube watch? Are you there?
No, that's exactly what this is.
Name, phone number, and...
Well, you don't have to give me a date of birth.
We'll use your address here. Date of birth.
Well, if you want to.
We're not using it for anything other than to identify that you're the Susan.
I thought you probably walked back. I was like, now you're really getting crazy.
No, this address here.
Oh, yeah.
You want this?
Yeah.
No. You need him?
All right, affirmative. Got the case number?
I give you the full address.
13750.
I got half of it.
Code 5. 13750.
13750. That's it.
Yep. All right.
Well,
thanks.
Thank you for coming out.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to have to bother you.
It's okay.
We get what's going on. Like I said, there's just certain things that we're going to be able to do or not do.
It's a shame.
There's nothing beyond the remove. There's nothing where where it's a removal issue right now.
Yeah,
because he said he couldn't get me, so that's why he kind of kept trying to mess with her.
No, I know.
So.
Yeah, because the security guard went out there and she was like, he didn't listen to me.
No.
And he was starting to get a little...
I get it.
He's trying to get somebody wound up so he can sue. That's all. Like, loser got nothing else better to do? Like, come on. All right. How you doing?
Okay.
All right. I think so, yeah.
Just make sure you walk by and go in your car.
Yep. All right. All right, take care.
It's not, those are unfortunately not our rules. We can't tell him. I get it. But it's like he said, he could be at my police department and sit there in the lot with a camera all the day.
He's still over there.
He's going to try to.
He's trying to get a rise out of somebody.
Get a reaction out of somebody.
So he can try to sue and everything.
He's going to try to get a reaction out of you, and then he'll post it on YouTube or whatever, and say
Instagram or something.
They violated my rights. Or
Yep.
He's trying to get.
Well, that's what they do. They all sue to get money. That's all. Take care, guys.
Por supuesto, los oficiales de policía estaban indignados de que el ciudadano conociera y defendiera sus derechos, y realizaron una búsqueda completamente ilegal en él por razones de seguridad. Lo que este policía persistentemente no logra comprender es que este es un lugar público, y las personas pueden grabarlo de acuerdo con la ley, siempre y cuando no obstruyan nada. También es inaceptable que la policía, como resultado de su poder y ego, defienda tan persistentemente lo que no saben y traten de retratar a alguien que no es una amenaza para ellos como peligroso. Dado que los oficiales de policía tienen una alta autoridad, a veces tienen dificultades para lidiar con su ego y pueden mostrar comportamientos poco profesionales hacia los ciudadanos que conocen sus derechos. En el vídeo de continuación, podemos ver un ejemplo similar. Un hombre y su esposa están conduciendo por la carretera cuando los detienen por una violación por no señalizar con suficiente antelación. Según la policía, no tenían la tecnología para hacer juicios precisos sobre este tema, por lo que podemos asumir que midieron la distancia de la violación con sus ojos, casi como si estuvieran usando una regla. En los primeros segundos del vídeo verás que la razón principal para la parada policial no es la violación, sino las palabras que él cree que se le dijeron. Este oficial de policía puede ser el mejor ejemplo del ego que la autoridad le otorga a una persona.
I don't know where my license and registration is.
They got no reason to pull us over.
Hey, is there a problem?
Yeah, this deputy pulled you over to explain it to you. You got your license, registration, proof of insurance.
What'd you pull us over for?
Hey, bud, I got a question. Are you the one that said fucking losers out the window as you drove by?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, yeah, that was definitely you. And that is loud and boisterous conduct upon a public roadway. That's public disorderly conduct.
Here's my license.
So that's what you pulled us over for, is you thought you heard somebody say something?
That's that one over there. Mister, I don't answer questions.
Hey, listen here, you idiot. You work for us. You're a public servant. You're supposed to be professional, not me. I don't have a code of conduct to go by. You do.
Okay.
Name and badge number?
We don't have badge numbers, bud.
Yeah, that's a lie. What's your name and badge number?
We don't have badge numbers. What, would you like my computer number?
Why did he give me a number and you can't?
Because he gave you his computer number, bud. It's 14-0.
You need to calm down. You need to calm down and go learn about some professionalism.
Okay.
You're going to hear from my lawyer.
I can't wait.
This is an illegal stop. You have to witness a traffic violation or suspect us of a crime.
Really? Yeah, I was going to say, would you like to hear the traffic violation?
Yes, actually, I would.
Yeah, because we wasn't speeding. We don't have any lights out. Didn't do anything wrong. This is a retaliatory stop for something that you thought you heard.
No, by the way, lights are required 1 hour before dusk. Just FYI.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. This is going to be great. Why don't you get your supervisor over here?
I'm not required to. You can ask for one.
Well, I'm asking for one. That's what I just did.
Okay, yeah, you can ask for one.
Yeah, I'm asking for a supervisor. Matter of fact, get Lieutenant Cawthorn out here.
619-220 on the grounds. Yeah, who?
Lieutenant Cawthorn.
I don't work for Lieutenant Cawthorn.
Yes, you do. You work for the sheriff's office. He is your supervisor. Get him out here.
He's not my supervisor.
Okay. You're going to learn, son.
Okay.
So are you not going to get a supervisor out here?
Yeah, it's all up to date. I just am a little frazzle-dazzled. There.
Or you're not getting a supervisor out here?
I'm not.
Okay, cool. Brooks.
Okay.
Thought they heard something. You see how he come up to the car all mad? He's looking like he was wanting to fight. He's not going to get a supervisor? They didn't have their lights on when they come after us. When they pull it out, they'll come after us and pull us over. They didn't have their lights on. So, I'd like to see them try that. That's probably why he's having to drive one of them old junky Crown Vics and not get one of them nice new Chargers. Either that or he's done wrecked his new Charger or Explorer, what it is, and he's having to drive that while he gets his car fixed. He's probably gonna come up and say, "Oh, your headliner's sagging. I'm gonna give you a ticket for that."
Push the buttons.
Look, that car ain't got their headlights on.
Pardon me?
Will you do me a favor? You just step out of the vehicle so I can explain this to you.
No. Can you not explain
You
to
gotta get out. If he asks you to get out of the car, you can't.
really? And explain what?
No court, no fine. I just want to speak to you.
Can you
Don't answer any questions. Yeah, I want to be present with the conversation.
I need him to be present for me. Will you come and talk to me here?
Are you going?
I would like
I would like to explain the citation that I'm issuing you, not him.
So if you do me a favor, just step So I stopped you for 2 reasons.
Okay.
First reason is when you came on the 28, you didn't signal 100 feet prior to turning on the 28. Your liquor has to be initiated before 100 feet before you turn on the 28. So I put you over for that. And when he's hanging out of the window, those can be misconstrued as arm signals, otherwise known as turn signals. When he's holding the bird out, if somebody else construes that as you turning and you don't turn, somebody pulls out in front of you and hits you.
Okay.
Is that fair?
No, I don't agree with it, but I see where you're coming from.
This is going in as a contact only. There's no court. There's no fine.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Here's all of your information back.
Thank you.
Here's the warning.
Thank you.
Drive safe.
All right. Oh, can he get your card?
We don't have cards.
Write your information down. Hey.
Please
You're not going to write your information down on your information, your contact information.
Okay.
You're a public servant. Write your information down.
Would you like to go obtain a copy of the general orders at the sheriff's office? I'm not required to give you a
I don't have to do anything. You work for me. I don't work for you.
Got it recorded right there.
Okay.
Wait to see it on YouTube. Have a good day, bud.
Do you have a card, bud?
I do not. We're not issuing cards to the sheriff's.
Can you write your name and information down? I appreciate you not being hostile. I don't appreciate that.
My name is on the citation.
Okay.
If you have any issues, you can call. And that call for service number that's assigned to this stop will have his number attached.
Thanks.
En esta escena observamos cuántas veces puede mentir un policía. Un hombre fue detenido por la policía mientras viajaba en su automóvil y la razón dada fue que estaba usando su teléfono, pero el teléfono ni siquiera estaba en su mano. El policía, quien pensó que tenía que salvar la situación, continuó mintiendo y surgieron estas escenas.
Sir, I'm Officer Gilbert Millen, Police Department, sir. Ma'am. And so the reason why you got pulled over as you passed me, I noticed you had your phone up.
No, my phone's right here.
Well, maybe it was my mistake then I stand corrected.
Have a good day.
No, you're not free to go. You seem to be in a hurry, sir.
Was I speeding?
Yes, you were.
No, I was not.
Okay, you weren't speeding?
No, sir.
All right, your license, please.
Do you have me clocked for speeding, or did you pull me over for that? Because that's the first time you told me you pulled me over for that. Now you're telling me speeding.
Let me start over. Okay.
Please do.
I said I noticed you with your phone. You corrected me. You said your phone was us up. You didn't have your phone in your hand, so I was mistaken.
So then you got me for something else now.
Yes, sir. Okay.
You have a supervisor?
I do have a supervisor. So
why don't you get him out here?
Your license, please.
What did you clock me at?
Sir, I did not clock you.
Exactly. So I wasn't speeding. Because I saw you whenever I turned off of Garfield. And I am obviously not going to speed past a cop. Whenever I passed you, I was going 16 miles an hour. It's 25 on these roads. 20 or 25 on these roads.
My supervisor is quite a distance away. I'm going to give you a warning and let you go. You want to talk to my supervisor?
Great.
All right, I'll call my supervisor.
So you're holding me here...
You asked for your supervisor.
Because you're asking for my license for no reason, because I wasn't speeding. I'm not going to give you my license unless I was speeding.
All right, so you want to...
So if you're good with it, and I can drive away, I don't need your supervisor. Okay. But if you want my license and you're going to violate my Fourth Amendment, you're absolutely getting your supervisor.
Do you want me to call my supervisor?
Do you want my license?
Yes, I want your license.
Get your supervisor here.
All right. 1330. So those are fellow officers, not my supervisor. Supervisor outside of town, so he's coming over, okay?
Great use of resources there.
I'm sorry?
Great use of resources there.
Okay, you asked for a supervisor, so.
Well, because you're trying to violate my Fourth Amendment.
Sir?
Are you or are you not? Why do you need my license if I wasn't speeding? If I didn't commit an infraction, why do you need my license?
Visually.
You can't pace from sitting still. You cannot pace from
I'm
sitting
not
still.
gonna argue with you, okay?
Well, then prove your point.
So let me explain.
How do you know I was speeding? I'll sit here and shut up. You tell me how you know I was speeding.
Visually, you came up rapidly behind me. You were speeding. My interpretation, I didn't get your radar, so that is why I told you were speeding. Okay?
You don't know that, so you don't get my license.
You don't have to give me a license. You want a supervisor? I asked you. I was gonna give you a verbal, let you go. You want my supervisor? My supervisor's on his way, so that's where.
No. You wanted my license to give me a verbal. This all would have been done if you wouldn't have said you needed my license for nothing.
You heard what I said? Right,
that you don't know any violation and you wanted my license.
You were speeding.
I was not speeding.
That's your interpretation and my
No, that's the fucking truth, because it said 16 miles an hour on. I'm telling the truth. You wanted to ID me. You guys don't like it when citizens don't bow down to you.
So you don't have to bow down to me.
Then let me be on my damn way without violating my Fourth Amendment.
You can argue and say what you want to say.
Get out of my fucking face, dude. Why do you have me stop right now?
You want to start over?
And I will too.
Okay,
and
sir.
we can shake hands and be done. I will calm down.
Sir, I'm calm. Exactly. Sir. So I'm driving. I saw you behind me. I saw the phone up. I thought you had your phone in your hand. Okay? So I pulled you over because of the phone. When I came up to here, you corrected me and told me, and this, you're right, it's on the mount. You said it was on the mount. I said, sir, I stand corrected. Exactly.
Have a good day. You're on your way.
No, and I said you were speeding. You said we're going to start over. That's where
We're starting over, but you're still wrong. We can start over,
Sir,
but
I
you're
can be
still
wrong.
wrong.
You can be right. We can all be going back and forth. I'm just explaining. You asked me to start over. So I said you were speeding. You came up behind me. I pulled over, visually caught you speeding. You said you weren't speeding. Okay, that's your interpretation, and you're the driver. You have the right to say what you believe is the truth. I can't dispute what you say is the truth. I'm just saying what I saw and what I interpret. And I did not get you on radar. You're exactly right. I did not. So I said you were speeding. I asked your license. You said no. You said I'm violating your Fourth Amendment.
Absolutely.
I said, okay. You said you want a supervisor. I said, okay, I was going to give you a verbal and let you go. I said, my supervisor's on the side of town. I can call him if you want the supervisor. And I did.
If you got to have that license, I want to talk to the supervisor.
And that's where we are. So at the end of the day, I'm not trying to violate your Fourth Amendment right.
But you're holding me. But you are.
Sir, and I told you again.
You're in a gray area right now, right?
What's the gray area?
You are detaining me right now.
Yes.
For invoking my Fourth Amendment.
That has nothing to do with Fourth Amendment.
It does, because you don't get that license unless I made an infraction.
It has something to do with me having probable cause that you have violated.
I'll tell you what.
Offense.
You go back there and write a ticket for me speeding, and we can meet in court. But only if you write a ticket for to yourself for not using a blinker whenever you got over. When you got over right here and I passed you, no blinker used. So if you write a ticket to yourself for not blinkering, for not signaling to get over, you can write a ticket to me too.
Get over where?
Right here, whenever you parked right here.
When you got behind me. I get over in?
You got over to park.
There's only 2 lanes.
You got over to park.
I did not get over to park. So again, it's your interpretation, my interpretation. Okay.
I'll take the ticket if you want to write yourself.
I'm not going to write myself a ticket.
Yeah, because the state can never be wrong.
The state can be wrong.
You're wrong right now, buddy.
And I did not pull
You're wrong right now. You pulled me over for that phone.
It's a single lane.
You pulled me over for that phone and you were wrong.
And I corrected myself. I told you you were
But you still got to get that license. It's like crack to you guys. I don't understand that. You got to have it. Let me have that license. I don't want as a citizen, I don't want my information entered into a database any more than it has to be.
And sure, okay, you can see that. I was even going to enter. I was going to look at the license and give you a road.
But you don't get to do that unless I've done something wrong.
Sir, my interpretation again.
So you think that? How fast do you think I was going?
You're going over 10% over the speed limit.
You're out of your mind, bro.
Sir, my interpretation.
You're out of your mind. So if the speed limit here is it 20 or 25? I was doing 16. Is it 20 or 20? Is it 20 or 25 right here?
If you say you're doing 16, that is your interpretation.
Is it 20 or 25 right here?
I don't know. You tell me.
You don't know.
No, you tell me.
You don't. Either way. So if it's 20.
El policía afirmó no solo no saber cuál era el límite de velocidad, sino que también había realizado una medición extremadamente sensible con sus ojos. Además, el conductor posteriormente publicó que el límite de velocidad de la carretera en cuestión era de 30.
10% over would be 22.
If it's 25, 10% over is 2.5 miles.
Yeah. Okay, so 27.5.
Yeah.
So you visually saw me going 27.5 miles an hour.
Yes, sir.
You need to get recalibrated, man.
Okay. Your interpretation of recalibration, then it's fine.
You're in the wrong.
Sir,
you're in the wrong.
We're going to argue. And
you're in the wrong. There's no fucking argument because you're in the wrong.
We're arguing right now. We're talking.
There's no argument. I'm telling you what the truth is.
But
I'm being molested by my government for doing nothing wrong because you have to have my ID.
Because you violated a traffic offense, yes.
No, I didn't.
In your interpretation.
You're a fucking liar, dude. Don't come back up to this car. Get your supervisor. I'm not talking to you anymore. Not talking to you anymore. You're a liar. Sir, how you doing?
What can I do for you, man?
I'm wondering why I'm still here.
Well, apparently you called for a supervisor.
Because he wants my license when I have committed no traffic infraction. When your officer first got up to this vehicle, he said he pulled me for this.
Okay.
Because that's up there. When that was wrong, then he tells me that I'm speeding. I know for a fact I wasn't. I looked down at 16. The whole time I was behind him and past him, I looked down, I was 16 miles an hour.
Okay.
But he wants to get my license. He already told me he hasn't clocked me. He estimated my speed from a standstill, which you can't pace from a standstill. He says I'm going 10% over the posted speed limit.
Okay.
From a standstill, he knows this. I'm not giving up my license unless you're threatening to take me to jail.
Okay.
I'm not the war you guys want right now with all y'all have going on. I was going 16 miles an hour, but I'm not going to let him violate my Fourth Amendment when he was wrong.
Okay. So what do you want now? What is it that
I want to be unmolested from my government and on my way.
Okay.
It's not funny.
Well, I mean, you sat here waiting for me.
Because he wouldn't let me go.
Okay. All you need to do is verify that you have a driver's license.
Not going to do it. He doesn't have a reason to see it.
Well, now, yeah, actually, we do have a reason.
What reason is that?
Because we can actually stop you to check your driver's
No,
license.
you can't.
Yes, we can.
Not unless I've committed an infraction.
We actually can. I searched the traffic code. It'll tell you right there. But that's all he wanted to verify. He's going to send you on your way.
No.
So, go. I'll let you go. Go.
Thank you very much. What's your name?
Wilson.
Wilson. Badge number?
330.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
El oficial Wilson dijo que según las leyes de tráfico estatales, tenían el derecho de revisar la licencia de conducir del conductor sin dar ninguna razón. Alguien necesita darle clases a este policía. En el siguiente vídeo vamos a observar la lucha de un joven que conoce sus derechos con la policía. Veremos cómo el joven le muestra el dedo de en medio a la policía.
Well, I'm going to be on a mail subject. Radio by Rivercrest. Why are you giving me the finger? What? What's your problem? What? Why are you giving me the finger?
I'm walking away.
Huh?
Am I free to go?
Why are you giving me the finger?
Am I free to go?
No.
For what reason?
Why are you giving me the finger?
I'm free to go. Am I free to go?
What's your problem?
Am I free to go?
No.
What, do you have a problem?
No.
You have a problem?
No.
You don't have a problem, then I can leave.
Why are you giving me the finger when you're walking? Huh? Come here.
I'm free to go.
No, you're not.
Walk.
Get over here.
What?
Get over here.
Why?
Because.
Is that a lawful order?
Yeah.
For what reason?
Because you're giving me the finger.
That's legal.
No, it isn't.
Says who?
Says it all.
Pull up the law.
Huh?
Pull up the law.
What's your name?
What's the law?
What's your
What's
name?
The law?
What's your name? How
What's
old
the law?
are you?
I appreciate it. Have a good one.
Please.
Fucking pig.
Whatever.
Fuck you.
What?
You heard me.
Come here.
I'm afraid of you.
Come here. Get over here. Get over here.
What?
Get over here.
I'm not doing anything illegal.
Yeah, you are. You just cursed me off.
That's not a crime.
Yes, it is.
Says who?
Says me.
Says who?
Turn around. Come on.
Bro, that is not a fucking crime.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Why are you cursing me?
It's not a crime.
What's your name?
It's not a crime.
What's your name?
Help! Help!
No help.
Help! Help!
Yo.
Help! Right now because I was cursing at him. And he said,
you're being detained. Because you're acting strange.
What? That's not legal.
It is legal. He's allowed to detain you until he performs his investigation.
So what am I doing though? What am I doing that made him detain me? What legal right?
Every time I rode by him twice, you shot me the finger. So I turned around and said, well, you're
Is that a crime?
No problem. Then he tells me
that's not a crime.
causing public disturbance.
And then he tells me to
no, that's not a crime.
F off, pig.
Yeah, fuck off, pig. That's not a crime. That's not a crime. He's looking at you because he's like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Because it's not a crime. I know my rights.
Who are you?
I don't have to say any of that.
You do if you're being detained.
What's that?
You do if you're being detained.
For what reason?
What
What legal reason am I being detained for?
Where are you coming from and where are you
What
going?
legal reason am I being detained for? I need to know that. Legally, I need to know that.
Why are you
shooting me in the finger?
Why are you?
Is that illegal?
Why are you flipping the bird? Yes, it is. It's causing a public disturbance and a public alarm if you are cursing
So
in
a
public.
single one.
So when you are cursing in public, you are causing a public disturbance. You're being a nuisance to the public.
In what way? When he was driving past? That's singular. Well, I'd like to see you guys prove it in court.
It's called causing a public disturbance.
I know the
by
law.
being a nuisance.
I know the law.
All right. So at that point, what he is doing is he's not saying you're being charged with anything. At that
I'm
point,
just
he's
figuring out
detaining
what's wrong with you.
to make
What's
sure that
going
there
on?
is nothing
Make
wrong.
sure you're okay.
Make sure that you're okay.
What reason does he need to detain you?
He thought maybe he thought you were signaling him down. I'm not sure.
That I was doing what?
Were you signaling to him?
No, he knew very well that I wasn't signaling to you, right? I wasn't signaling
Well,
to you.
you bring attention to yourself.
That's not signaling.
You're acting strange. I'm making sure you're okay.
Dude, that's so funny. Like, you're not here for my safety. You're not trying to protect me.
How do you know?
You're walking on the side of the road and you're cursing and you're flipping the bird.
Once at him. I gave him the finger once. That will not hold up.
Do you know him?
That will not hold up in a court of law. That will not hold up in a court of law. I know my rights.
Do you know him?
It's not your business.
Do you know him?
It's not your business. I
It is
plead
my
the fifth.
business.
I plead the fifth then. You guys make nothing out of something.
By you cursing and using vulgar gestures,
So what's the First Amendment for?
It's causing a public disturbance.
What's
and a
the
public
First
alarm.
Amendment for?
Okay. The First Amendment is for your freedom of speech. Okay.
Okay.
What does that have to do with?
Was I
using
making a call
gestures?
to action? Was I making a call to action? Was I? Was I like
When you were
threatening
acting,
you in any way? Did I threaten you?
Do you understand?
You know what a call to action is?
Do you understand that
It's
you're
called
acting?
cursing. Is that a call to action? Am I calling for an action to be done against you?
Do
No.
you understand that it is? Listen.
That's
illegal. It's behavior that's out of the ordinary.
I understand how it works.
So
but
therefore,
legally
he
it
stopped
would not
to talk
hold.
to you. Clearly, if he stopped all the way back there, I'm assuming you guys were back there and you just
We
continued
were
to
back
walk.
a bit further
And you
back.
just continued to walk.
I wasn't running. I told you that I was free to go, and you all of a sudden
stop, and you ran down here. That's
I wasn't running. I was walking.
Once he
So
gives an order
let's
for you
be
to
honest
stop, you're supposed to stop.
I did stop when he originally said it, but I was asking, is it
And then he
illegal?
told me
Is it
to
a
F
lawful
off,
order?
and he took off.
Yeah, because I kept walking because you weren't pursuing at the first. You only started pursuing because I said "fuck you, pig." That's when you got a little upset.
Okay, so
you got his panties in the pants.
listen, we're here at this point now. Okay, you've brought the attention to yourself. You caused the public alarm.
Yep.
So now,
Well,
what
I'd like
we're
to see
doing-
you legally
so
hold
now
that
what
in
we are
court,
doing,
because-
I'm not charging you with anything, so I
Well,
don't
I
legally
would-
need to hold anything in court.
Well,
okay,
I
what
could-
I'm doing is
I
I'm
could always
trying to
bring
figure
this
out
up.
why you're walking on the side of the road, okay, and why you're continuing to signal to a police officer.
I wasn't signaling.
Okay.
See, now you changed the story.
so-
Now you're changing the story. Was I signaling, or which one was it?
So what
'Cause
were
now
you
you're-
doing?
Well, I want to know from your perspective. What
I
was I
pulled up
doing?
onto the scene, so you tell me what you were doing.
To bring you attention.
I plead the fifth. You fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot, dude.
Okay.
How long have you been a cop, Tricks?
Longer than you.
Listen.
Longer than you? I'm not a cop, retard.
Listen.
How long have you been alive?
You're fucking retarded,
Listen.
bro.
Listen.
Yep.
What? Like what? I don't understand what the point of this is.
I'm walking. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
It's the Fourth Amendment to be allowed to walk without seizures or anything like that.
You
Which
sure?
is- yes.
Are you sure that's the Fourth Amendment?
That's the Fourth Amendment.
You sure that's what the Fourth Amendment is? You
You
sure?
want to bet money on it?
You sure that's what the Fourth Amendment? It gives you the right to walk without seizure. What's going to be seizured while you're walking?
My body, my person, idiot.
I'm seizing you? Did anybody
Yes,
did I
yes,
take all
you
your
were,
pockets
you were
or
about
anything?
to.
Come on.
You were about to.
Listen.
He said I was going to be under arrest. He fucking
He
said it.
said you were
I
detained.
said stop.
He
No.
said you were
Wait,
detained.
be arrested.
So now what
Yeah,
happens?
so
now what happens?
he just admitted that
now
he was
what
going
happens
to arrest
is when
me.
he gives you a lawful order to stop, and you do
It
not
wasn't a
stop.
lawful order, though.
And you do not stop.
It legally was not a
and
lawful
you
order.
do not stop, then that becomes a criminal offense, and then yes, you can be put under
But
arrest.
it's not a lawful order. Then I take it to court, and then he'd get sued, and I get
Maybe.
punitive damages. I'd be rich as fuck. Is that what you want?
That
Oh,
may,
you don't know the
that
law,
may
buddy.
be what happens
You don't know
if
the
you
law.
think that that's what's
You're
going to
fucking
happen.
punk.
It may be what's going to happen. It may not be what happens. Okay.
Okay, I
what may
understand.
happen is
All right, so
is
what
you
are we
may get a
wasting time
normal
for?
jury.
Am I free
and
to go?
What
Am I
may
free to
happen
go?
is you may
Am
get
I
a
free to
normal
go?
jury. No, because at this point
For what reason?
you were detained. Okay, because he told you to stop
Okay.
and you didn't stop.
Okay.
So therefore, you need to identify yourself as a part of the investigation. So what is your name?
Okay, I'm gonna need all of your badge numbers.
I will give you everything written down on a card. I'll
What's
give
your
it all
What's
to
your
you.
rank?
I'll give it all to you
What's
on a
your
card.
rank?
Patrolman. I'm
What's
a
your rank?
patrolman. That's my rank. Patrolman.
Oh, patrolman.
Okay.
And you?
Corporal.
Okay.
Interesting.
So, what is your
I
name?
could give you.
If you have an
Am
ID,
I?
that's perfect.
Am I? Okay. I'll take it to court
If you have
because
an
this
ID,
is
that's
still
perfect.
this is still a detainment.
Are you a juvenile?
This is an illegal detainment,
Are
so
you
I
a
can still.
juvenile?
I'm not going to answer that.
You have to answer.
Why?
Because you're being detained.
I said I'll give you my ID, buddy.
Are you a juvenile?
You saw me.
No. Okay, so. Because it has to be handled a little bit differently. That's all. If you're a juvenile, I have to call your parents and I have to advise them that I'm out with you and that I'm speaking with you.
Go ahead, Piggy.
That's all it is. Okay?
He's such a fucking pig, bro.
So what does that make you?
Not a pig. Dude, this is illegal. This is illegal, buddy.
What is the point?
This is illegal.
There's nothing illegal about it.
Yes, it is.
It is
You want to bet money on it?
We're going to find out.
We'll see in court, bud.
Listen, we're going to find out. Okay.
We'll
when
see
you cause a public disturbance and a public alarm and you become a nuisance to the public, okay,
you'll legally have to prove that I was a nuisance
when
to
you're
the public.
standing.
How will you do that? How will you do that? I just want to hear
camera systems. Okay, so when he goes by in the car, okay, and he sees you doing what you're doing,
and what was
that's
I
all
doing?
Gonna be there.
And what part of that caused a disturbance? That's what I'm trying to legally understand. I don't understand. Is that a body camera?
That's what it is.
Perfect. Tuckerton doesn't have them. You know that? Tuckerton's been on back order for months. Because I have a lawsuit against them, that's why. And I wish they'd have fucking body cams. I would love if they had body cams. And it takes out the bad cops. That's what it's for. It's not for the good cops. It's for the bad cops. Well, to protect the good cops as well.
It's for all of us.
To take out the bad cops.
It's for all of us.
Right.
It's for all of us. It's for everybody that's involved in the situation. Okay?
Appreciate it.
There you go. Okay? Now, listen, if you have any problems or anything, and you want to come down, you want to talk to somebody, our supervisors are always there as well. Okay?
Well, I'm going to
And
take a
you can do
lawsuit.
that.
So who would I press criminal charges against? For what?
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to call. You're gonna have to call and figure that out with a lawyer.
I don't need to answer that. I'm asking you, where would I go to press charges against a police officer?
You would have to come down and file a complaint with
It's
the courts.
at this police station?
You would have to file a complaint with the courts.
Got it.
Okay, and then you can go from there if you want to see if you can press charges and whatnot if you
Perfect.
violated your rights.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, am I free to go?
Don't give us fingers.
Shut the fuck up.
Stay out of the roadway. Stop causing a public alarm.
Dude, shut the fuck up. Am I free to go?
Cursing.
Am I
You're free to go.
Stop cursing. Go fuck.
You're free to go.
Un hombre decidió grabar a la policía en una noche ocupada en las calles y lo hizo sin interferir en su trabajo, pero uno de los policías dijo que se sentía incómoda con esto y comenzaron a suceder cosas.
Do so now or you will be arrested.
I just talked to your sergeant. Your sergeant just told me I can be here.
I told her as long as they stay out of our way.
You're in my personal bubble though. Okay, and it makes me uncomfortable. I have weapons on me that are within hands reach.
You're escalating and you're raising your voice. You've been aggressive since the beginning.
Back away from me.
Do you mind if we do a cursory search of the vehicle just for citizen safety?
Cursory?
Yeah.
Man, you got the vocab down and everything.
Mind if I just pat you down real quick just to make sure you got nothing illegal?
Nah, you guys are good. We're heading out of here though.
All right, you don't consent?
I don't.
No, okay. I can ask to violate your rights, but you don't have to give them up, right?
You don't violate if you consent to it.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You don't consent, I can't violate them, right?
I get you.
Gotta honor my oath.
Observamos que el oficial de policía parece muy profesional con chicle en la boca y cree que puede controlar a todos con leyes falsas.
You guys looking for someone?
Yeah, you didn't see a guy with the gun, did you?
No.
Well, if you see him, let me know, okay?
Okay. They're looking for a guy with a gun.
Guy with a gun.
Yeah.
White, black, Hispanic, Asian.
They didn't give us any further description. They just said he had a rifle.
A rifle?
A rifle.
That sounds dangerous.
Let's cut through this.
All right, man, you guys got to protect us if he comes, though.
Well, stay behind this thing. A bullet won't go through it.
Well, I mean, you guys will protect us, right? We'll keep it back. We don't want to interfere with you guys, but I thought he was just joking when he said gun, dude, like he was trying to be sarcastic or something. Apparently he's being serious.
What's going on here?
These guys are looking for somebody that has a rifle.